Blessings and greetings, greetings and blessings, blessed souls. We're alive because we're blessed to stay alive in Torah Chaim, instructions of life, Torah Chesed, instructions of kindness, Torah Rachamim, instructions of mercies. Perhaps some of you might remember a song that was, I think, written and performed by a musical band, rock band, The Police, in the early 1980s. I believe it was called Message in a Bottle. And I was thinking that, I guess if I recall correctly, the point of the song, which I think has already been captured in various short and long stories about what it would be if someone was deserted on a desert island in the middle of some seemingly tranquil body of water. They sent a message out requesting assistance. Or someone casually walking along some seashore connected to some level of proximity to their natural home environment found a bottle, and there was a request for assistance by the person riding the bottle. So a spin on that is that imagine, if you can, and I don't think it's too hard to imagine, that because of the dysfunctionality, which still is too prevalent for our great pain within the greater majority of the human family experience, and also has its own insidious effects covertly and overtly upon each one of us who try to be as functional as possible in carrying out our daily activities, then in fact we were the ones on the desert island. Because if any percentage of the human family experience is not redeemed, is not actualized, is not fully accessing their open human right and merit and schus and bracha and blessing to have a distinct relationship with the Creator, then all of us, so to speak, are on the desert island planet Earth. But what would happen, blessed souls, in this scenario? That we received the message from the bottle, not of a distress call from someone seeking our assistance, but rather a call to arouse us. And the message from the bottle was the message coming from an angel of mercy, commissioned on high from within the wisdom and the will and desire and the delight of the Almighty Eternal Creator, that we should get the message from within, so to speak, the allegorical bottle of Torah. And perhaps this message would sound something like this, as I, my own humble effort right now, have gleaned from written and oral Torah traditions to share with you in a distilled fashion that hopefully will draw your heart to the eternal teachings of Torah. Whether you be Jew or Gentile, Yehudi or Ben or Bas Noach, Ger Toshav, Ger Tzedek, whatever the Torah would deem you proper to be, and also of great significance, whatever you consider yourself to be. So here we go. Here's the message from the bottle. And again, you can imagine us all stranded on this island, unfortunately, of too much hatred and too much jealousy and too much competition, which undermines the functionality of the human family experience of all 7 billion plus members living right here upon the living earth. And here's the message from the bottle. My beloved ones, my brothers, my sisters, my dear ones, those who shall give heart, minds, and of their ears and souls to the words of the living Creator in their hearts and their blessed minds. In heaven it is known clearly Which souls, which human souls so distinctly thirst for the return of their mighty spirit from above, from where they were hewn? It is just for another bitter moment you are being asked to bear in these last moments of the bitter storm winds of exile, with the difficulties of earning your bread, which has confused you to recognize light is darkness and darkness is light. You as a human family experience have been intoxicated, but not from strong drink, herbs, or drugs, for it has become ingrained in the exile of the human family experience within our natures, to work with sincerity for money and to openly reject closeness towards elokus, godliness, divinity. Yes, at times you were, are, and will be aroused to higher causes, roots and sources of everlasting life. But alas, the arousal fades with the setting of the sun and the rise of a new day of bill paying and check cashing. From heaven it has been observed, after an abundant analysis by the heavenly court, how each one of you, each one of us, has fallen many levels below your and our innate capabilities to be aroused by the teachings from the tree of life, Eitz Chaim. You know the truth. You know the lips of truth. You know the truth of truth. You know the inner truth. However, your conscious or our conscious collective human experience, family experience mind tells you, it tells us, we have given up on this soul, this collective entity called the human family experience. Yet hearken, listen clearly to the voice beyond the curtain of revealed consciousness. This eternal voice whispers from the depths of the inner points of your essential heart the following message. In a moment, I reveal such teachings to soothe your broken heart and weary souls, to give you back life, eternal life, to restore the firmness of your resolve, the symmetry of your sinews, the healing of your nervous system, the calming of your spirit, to expand the elasticity of your emotional potentialities, and last but not least, to broaden your mind, to be more sensitive to your heart, which will more than gladly subdue itself to the cognitive generation and manifestation of meditations of love and fear towards Creator and fellowship towards the human family experience. May this all manifest in a manner of ahava chad, one love, gorel echad, one destiny kulon for all of us, b'darchi known, in a pleasant way, darchi shalom, in a peaceful way, lahamshik, Hashem Yisparek, continue with the blessings of the Most High. Take care.